I do have a fear of losing viewers because of success.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm afraid I'll be dead.
Then do something.
Do I choose health or do I choose money?
Girl, I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as hater nation. And I say that with my chest. Literally with my chest. I did not create this community at all.
It's fat phobia.
No one cares!
Hey girls. So it looks like Beck's fiance Dakota has a pretty disgusting past, and Kiwi Farms has released all the receipts. Now if you don't know, Dakota is Beck's fiance who was also a hater or baby, I'm not really sure which, before she started dating Beck. You can see her here in a live stream comment section. She super chatted, "Becky, please give my best friend and a shout out, we love you. I'm Dakota and she is Stucky, we also want to be your friend." Allegedly, about 10 years ago when Dakota was 20 or 21, she had a Tumblr page where she asked for cuddle applications, and minors were allowed to apply, with some as young as 13 years old. As a grown woman in her early 20s, she requested her followers, majority comprising of 13 and 14-year-olds according to the responses, to fill out a cuddle application, which she would accept or deny. She accepted them all, gave compliments on the kids' appearances, and talked about messaging them on Skype. The forms included requests for their photos, their phone numbers, and asked if they'd like kisses with their cuddles. It's giving Onision vibes. She would also host, submit a selfie, events where kids would send her selfies of themselves and she would again comment on their appearance. Apparently people did try and call her out, saying they were very concerned with the cuddle applications, and Dakota says, "What concerns you about it?" Beck got wind of these screenshots going around and addressed it via their community tab on YouTube. My next video will be up in the next couple of days. I already had it recorded and am trying to finish editing it as quickly as possible, but all of these newest KF leaks came out and I've been a mess. I feel like this all needs to be addressed now and on its own, but a whole video on my channel about something I didn't do myself and about someone who isn't a public figure didn't feel right. And I decided that because the video that is coming out soon is all about my past and taking responsibility for my own actions, it didn't make sense to put it in there either. So I'm going to talk about this here. I want to say first that my now ex-partner and I are currently separating. Some of you may not believe me. Some of you may think she is an unredeemable person. I have seen for myself what she has said and posted in the past. It was wrong. There is nothing else I can say. Interacting with minors in any inappropriate way is wrong. Whether it had to do with fandoms or post trends or anything, it doesn't matter. It is inexcusable. I don't want anyone to think that I won't condemn these things. While I don't agree with what she did, I don't think she is a danger or a predator. I can't say that. I have gotten to know her and her past very intimately and I believe she is not a harmful person. She truly was open with me about everything and was accepting of me and my own baggage. But still, even she was horrified by her resurfaced accounts and posts on Tumblr from 10 years ago. I can't and don't want to defend her past actions, and she doesn't want me to either. We talked and went through everything and we decided together that it was best to separate because neither of us see a way forward from this for multiple reasons. She is ashamed and I am confused and hurt even though I still love her. But regardless of how I feel, I want to say this. It is terrifying being under the eyes of hundreds of thousands of people. Every action you have ever made in your past can and will come back. No matter the intention, the reason, the cause, or the change. And I do believe that others holding people accountable is very important. But there's a fine line between accusation and persecution. She is not a public figure and cannot explain herself. And like I said, she doesn't want me or anyone to defend her posts because she believes now that what she did then was not okay. But please refrain from going after her and her family and sharing private information and harassing her. Having a public social media account and being a public figure creator is not the same thing. But I wanted you all to know that we are not together anymore and I won't be defending her past. You won't hear from or about her again. But I still don't want any harm to come to her. I will be taking a break after my next upload. I need time to restart my life again, to process and understand everything that happened. I don't know how long I'll be gone, but I need time to clear my head before I do or say anything else. I also don't know what the fallout of my own video trying to take accountability will look like for me. I just know that in the past myself and my family have also been hurt from things being dug up, or misunderstood, or spread around about us for years, and I understand that pain too. But I also understand all of your concerns at the same time. I only ask that you please try to think and act with empathy rather than rage. Amber obviously got wind of all this, even though she tried to act like she had no idea, and talked about it in her members-only live stream tonight. She was super giddy, hyper and trying to act drunk off one White Claw again. Someone asked her about what she thought of the Dakota stuff and Amber starts acting real high and mighty. She uses Dakota as a way to try and prove that her scandals aren't anywhere near as bad as what Dakota did and says she would never ever have a relationship with a minor like that. She claims to know that Beck and Dakota did not break up and hints she knows even more tea on them. She threatens Beck with that 4-letter word again. She even starts to sort of revel and bask in the fact that Beck was so loved by the community and now everyone is turning on them. She says Dakota is a sick person and has been sick since the beginning. She even starts to act like she's better than Beck and pities them. Watching this, I definitely got the feeling that Dakota's past is making Amber feel like all the terrible things that have come out about her are nothing compared to Dakota. Amber even says she's not a bad person and has done good things for the world and for people. She also addressed the recent comments made by Erica. At first she tried to act like this was someone pretending to be her, but as she started to read she realizes it is in fact Erica. Erica claims Rarity scratched Amber, giving her cellulitis, and that's why she let Rarity out. Amber confirms this was in fact Erica based on the fact that they knew Rarity had scratched her and given her cellulitis. But that Rarity had done that years ago, not recently. She addresses each statement one by one, in her smug tone, saying she never ever got cream for the cellulitis like Erica said, only antibiotics. She denies any and all allegations against her mom's boyfriend, Steven, but she doesn't call him her stepdad in this live stream. She claims Erica is so jealous that one time at bingo with Steven and Mama Lynn, she wore some blush and her stepdad complimented her. She then called Erica and told her, and supposedly Erica went crazy with jealousy over it. She says because she was never loved as a child, I'm sure Mama Lynn would love to hear that she thought that jealousy was true love. She admits she doesn't go to the dentist and claims it's because she's traumatized over an incident that happened when they went to take out her wisdom tooth and last minute told her they were gonna also remove half of her other tooth. Just half. And she tops it all off saying, she herself may never change but Erica will always be a disgusting cheater. She is so giddy and full of herself this stream. It's pretty apparent to me that she's happy this has all come out.
Like, I met Libby when I first moved here, and somehow, like, every time we'd kind of, like, see each other, we would click really, really well because her mature level is pretty high. And I had no idea she was 15. She's fixing to be 16 in 11 days. Like, sometimes age does not matter. Like,
anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
I need people to know that, like, mental things it's scary. Like,
there are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall. This is my life, and I do what I want.